Let's delve into the details of a DIY solo trip to Puerto Galera and availing a package tour with Mrs. Potts, considering the pros and cons of each and helping you decide which might be the best fit for your next adventure. First off, let's talk about do-it-yourself or DIY travel. This method is all about freedom and flexibility. First, you'll need to either hail a cab or book a ride to Batangas bus terminal. If you're coming from Manila, the nearest terminals are in Buendia or Pasay. Budget around 300 pesos for the cab ride and 270 pesos for the bus ride to Batangas port. Before boarding the ferry, which costs 600 pesos, you'll need to pay a 30 pesos terminal fee. Upon arrival at Balatero port, they'll check for your booking confirmation and you'll need to pay a 120 pesos environmental fee. If your hotel doesn't provide pickup from Balatero port, you can take a tricycle ride to your hotel at White Beach for around 150 pesos. Let's assume you want to stay in a nice hotel, costing between 2,500 to 3,000 pesos per night, totaling around 5,000 pesos for a 3-day, 2-night stay. Alternatively, if you opt for a 1,000 pesos per night room, the choice is yours. Budget around 500 pesos per day for meals, totaling 1,500 pesos for 3 days. If you want to take an island tour, it'll cost around 800 pesos, assuming you can share the banca cost with others. After enjoying your trip, it's time to head back home. Take a tricycle ride to Balatero port for 150 pesos, pay the 30 pesos terminal fee, and the 600 pesos ferry ride. Upon reaching Batangas port, a bus ride to Manila costs 270 pesos, and a cab ride to your house would be around 300 pesos. There's a lot of planning involved, from booking accommodations and ferry tickets to researching local customs and attractions. To recap your DIY travel expenses, transportation by bus and cab totals 1,140 pesos, ferry ride is 1,200 pesos, environmental and terminal fees amount to 180 pesos, tricycle ride is 300 pesos, accommodation is 3,000 pesos for 2 nights, meals total 1,500 pesos for 3 days, and the island tour is 800 pesos. The total cost of the DIY solo travel comes to 8,120 pesos for transportation, accommodation, meals, and the island tour. Comparatively, Mrs. Potts' tour package costs only 7,700 pesos. In this package, room accommodation is shared by 4 individuals, possibly opting for a Ro-Ro ride instead of a ferry, which can be more enjoyable. Accommodation at Tribal Hills offers comfort with a nice view from the terrace. On the other hand, package tours offer a more streamlined, stress-free travel experience. Mrs. Potts provides solo travelers an opportunity to experience Puerto Galera with adventure while making new friends. Transportation, ferry, terminal and environmental fees, accommodations, even meals and excursions are all pre-arranged. To secure your slot, a reservation fee of 500 pesos is required, with 50% of the package tour cost due 1 week before the travel date, and the remaining 50% to be paid on the travel date. To make travel more budget-friendly, we also accommodate gradual payments, allowing you to save up for your trip until the travel date arrives. So why not avail of our package tour instead of going alone? See you soon.